The continuation of the another question from the end term paper. Suppose the market, let Q1 be the output of the first firm. So that means there are two firms, firm 1 and firm 2. Suppose that the second firm enters the market, the Q1 be the output of the first firms. That is Q1 be the output of the first firm and Q2 be the output of the second firm. And the market demand is now given by, so that is the demand function. So demand in terms of P and Q, right? Here there are two firms, Q1 and Q2. So they given in terms of Q1 plus Q2 equals to 53 minus P. This is the demand function. Assuming that this second firm has same cost as the first, the firms are competing as the Cournot competition. So very important, Cournot competition. Find out the equilibrium quantity for each firm. That is, they are asking at the equilibrium Q1 star. That means at the equilibrium Q1 star and Q2 star they are asking. Find for the each firm the equilibrium price P star for each firm. And pi 1 and pi 2 means these are profit. So profit in term for the firm 1 is pi 1 and firm 2 is pi 2. These are the profit. Pi represents the profit according to lectures. So what is here the given in the question, it is a Cournot competition. That is, there are two firms compete in Cournot competition. This is the example of oligopoly. Oligopoly market. So that is, in buyers are many and sellers are few. Few sellers. In oligopoly, the two firms F1 and F2 in Cournot competition compete on the quantity. So there is a competition between firm F1 and F2. There is a competition between the firms F1, F2 between the quantity only. That is quantity. Very important, quantity Q. The quantity Q produced by firm 1 and firm 2. They don't consider the price. They don't consider the price in Cournot competition. That is because they given Q1 for firm 1 and Q1 and Q2 for firm 2. That is regarding to Cournot competition. So first one is they compete the quantity produced by the firms. Quantity produced by the firms. So not the price. Okay, this is the first point. Only there are two firms. It is duopoly. Duopoly means there are two firms only. If there are many firms, it is oligopoly. So in this competition, Cournot competition, there are fixed number of firms. In Cournot competition, there are fixed number of firms, and mainly they produce the homogeneous products. They produce that is identical or same type of products. Simultaneous decision making. Simultaneously decision making. Or F2 and so on. If there are many firms F3, they can make their own choices to produce the outputs Q1, Q2 and Q3. They don't consider they don't without knowing the other choice, what the other firms. If F1 take the decision independently and it does not consider the F2 and F3 decisions. 1 F2 F3 has the profits pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. But this profit of this firm 1 depends not just on its own output. That is, it does not only depends on the Q1, it also depends on the Q2 and Q3. Q2 and Q3. Do you understood? So the firm 1 has a profit pi 1. So it not only depends on the output of the firm 1. The output of the firm 1 is Q1, right? Not only depends on this Q1, it also depends on Q2 and Q3, and that is other firms quantity also. Equal to average cost equals to marginal cost equals to $5. Okay, $5. And the demand function Q1 plus Q2 equals to 53 minus P. So that in terms of P equals to 53 minus Q1 minus Q2. Okay. And there are two forms, that is duopoly, firm 1, firm 2, Q1, Q2 outputs produced by firm 1, firm 2, and profit pi 1 and pi 2. And the revenue of the firm 1 equal to P Q1, and revenue of the firm 2 is P Q2. Price is common. Is revenue of the firm 1 is R1. R1 equal to P times Q1. So P equals to this equation, right? P equals to 53 minus Q1 minus Q2 times Q1. That equals to 53 Q1 minus Q1 square minus Q1 Q2. 1 equals to, so profit equals to revenue minus cost, revenue minus total cost. Here the total cost equals to marginal cost, that is 5. That equals to revenue equals to 53 Q1 minus Q1 square minus Q1 Q2 minus total cost for firm 2 equal to 5 Q2, and total cost for firm 1 firm 2 equals to 5 Q1 in terms of Q1 and Q2. So minus total cost equal to 5 Q1 minus Q1 square minus Q1 Q2. This is the pi 1 profit. This is the equation number 2. Profit at equilibrium, right? They are asking maximum profit equals to, that is capital pi 1. This one you can represent with the capital. Maximum pi is capital pi 1 is equals to dou pi 1 by dou Q1. That equals to partial differentiation with respect to Q1. So 48 minus 2 Q1 minus Q2. This is equation number 3. So find Q2 equals to is equals to, so for maximum profit dou phi 1 by dou Q1 equals to 0. This is equals to 0. So Q2 equals to 48 minus 2 Q1. R2 equals to, what is the revenue? P times Q2. What is the P? P is given, right? 53 minus Q1 minus Q2 times Q2. That equals to 53 Q2 minus Q1 Q2 minus Q2 square. This is the equation number 5. Okay, so we find the phi 2. Phi 2 equals to R2 minus total cost of the firm 2. So R2 equal to 53 Q2 minus Q1 Q2 minus Q2 square Q2. So this value equals to 48 Q2 minus Q1 Q2 minus Q2 square. Sixth equation. So we find the maximum profit for the firm 2, that is capital pi 2, that equals to dou pi 2 0. Q1 minus 2 Q2 equals to 0. 2 Q2 minus 2 Q2 plus 48 plus 7. If we solve both the equation, that is Q2 equals to 48 minus 2 Q1 so 2 Q2 equals to this and this, equation number 4 and 7. 2 Q2 equals to 48 minus Q1 minus Q2 equals to, both are cancelled to each other, minus Q1, that is Q1 equals to Q2. So very important in Cournot competition, Q1 equal to Q2. 248 minus 2 Q2, that is 3 Q2 equals to 48. Q2 equals to 48 by 3 equal 1 time 16, that is Q2 star equals to Q1 star equals to 16. Answer for this question. So this question Q1 star equal to 16, right? And Q2 star is also 16, right? If they are asking find the P star, so price is common. If the price is only one price is common, there are two quantities outputs produced by the firm 1 and firm 2. So they are asking find the price also. So how to find the price? So the price equation equals to 53 minus Q1 plus Q2, that is 53 minus Q1 and Q2 both are 16, right? 16 plus 16. So that is 32. $21. So that is P star value equals to 21. This is the answer for this question. P star value 21, correct. And they are asking pi 1, that is the profit for the firm 1. So pi 1 equals to minus Q1 square minus Q1 Q2, that equals to 48. Q1 equals to 16 minus 16 square minus Q1 Q2 both are same, 16 square same. Pi 1 and pi 2 both are same. So pi 1 256, correct, and pi 2 is also same value 256. So you have to remember in Cournot competition, in this question in particular, in this question Q1 star equals to Q2 star equals to 16 and P star equals to P star equals to 21 and pi 1 equals to pi 2, profit equals to both are equal 256. First there are two forms, that is duopoly. For form 1, first they are given find the revenue R1 and R2, and we find the profit pi 1 and pi 2, and total cost TC1 in terms of Q1, total cost TC2 in terms of Q2, right? So pi equals to revenue R1 minus TC1, pi 2 equal to R2 minus TC1, and there are two equations. So find the equation in terms of Q1 and Q2. There are two equations, and solve these equations, and we find dou phi 1 by dou Q1 equals to 0, dou phi 2 by dou Q2 equals to 0. One equation you get, you can solve, find Q1 and Q2. First you can find Q1 and Q2 and find after P and find profit pi 1 and pi 2. Okay friends, if you like my videos, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.